show. Won't take the chance to grow. This ain't that. This is something different. What it was before is not that now. For those who don't know, this is the Mixture Podcast. I am a freckle face mogul dude.
And your favorite stoner RJ. This nigga done fell in love with the
What I do.
It's the rebrand.
You know? It's the same plan, but it's a motherfucking rebrand. So we are back again after a long but short break. You know, life is life, and life be life, as they say.
Yeah.
So you know,
living.
Yeah,
Living life.
Living vida loca.
Good, man.
I'm good, man. Taking every day at a time as I look towards the future. Yeah, that's all I can say, man. That's all I can say, you know.
The future looking bright.
It's looking bright, man. You know, every day above ground, they say, is a good day, you know.
Yeah, it's that.
And that's how I'm you know, that's my story that I'm sticking to. So, as long as I'm progressing in some way, shape, or fashion each day, then it's good. It's good. Every day is progression.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how about yourself, man?
Good, man. Good. Said every day above ground, man, is a blessing, man.
That's what they say. That's what they
We still here, man. Just pushing forward. Had the course come back. Get back in the flow of things. So,
And then, you know,
man,
and from that, because that's kind of like a older person saying, and you actually just got older recently, because you just had a
what part is the
birthday.
oldest old people saying?
Every day above ground
Oh,
is a
yeah,
blessing.
it's a blessing, yeah.
I usually hear that from older, you know,
Well, please, let's piggyback off what you just said.
yeah. More experienced living people, and you know, you've done some living.
Sir.
You know,
Yes,
you had another what they say, a circle around the sun, moon, whatever they what's the saying nowadays when you another trip around the sun. I think it's what they say when you know live another year.
Yeah, something like that.
Which I don't know, is it really the sun because if the world is flat? That's another story. We don't need to get into the
I
flat
don't know
and round
where
stuff.
you're going with this.
But nonetheless, you had a recent birthday.
Yes, sir.
How was your birthday? How did you celebrate? How you feeling? Do you need WD-40 for your knees and joints? Or do you need an ice pack? Did you party too hard? Did you live it up too much? You know? How was it, my guy?
It was good, man.
It's good.
Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Took a trip out the, you already know, Miami and shit.
Hey, MIA, yo.
I visited a couple places, did a couple things.
Okay.
Ate a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Ate a lot.
Man.
Ate a lot out there.
It's actually a tourist city. And you know,
Cost
a
to
city
play,
with
but I
that
was
nightlife.
playing.
Yeah. But
I was playing.
you'll be surprised that no matter where you go, it always seems to be pricier than home. So if I lived in New York and came to Philly, even though New York is usually pricey, Philly got some pricey spots too. Cause they say Philly's like a little New York as far as like the restaurant scene, but as far as like having fun, nightlife and all that, everywhere is pretty pricey no matter where you go, especially if it's different from home.
Yeah.
So that's good. So I mean, did you get into any nightlife? Would you kind of stay in the room?
Nah, I'm not really a nightlife type of person.
Okay.
So
you wasn't popping bottles in the club, and you wasn't doing
the whole club scene and paying $1,000 for a bottle and all that shit. Nah, I
And
ain't.
speaking of that, did you see?
None of that shit.
Did you see?
Even though I bought a bottle that kind of cost a little bit,
Did you see online? It was like these bottle wars between I think New York and Baltimore, and they were just sitting there in a club lounge, what have you, across the room from each other, just dumping bottles of expensive alcohol. Like these wasn't like your regular $200, $300 bottles of like rum or tequila, nothing like that. Like these were like
alright, so they're getting
Casamigos, 1942.
how much is Casamigos?
Depending where you go, that's kind of your high price tequila.
Motherfucker
The only
be
thing,
swearing by that Casamigo, like
The only thing tequila that would cost more than that would be Don Julio or 1942,
Okay.
and I can't think of the one that's white. It's the white vase type one with
Right, I
the
think I know
blue.
what you're talking about.
They got the bell on the back. Ah man, I can't.
They say they got this bell.
It's like a bell on top, bro. Like ding, like yeah, it's stupid.
No, I think I know what
What
you're
the
talking
hell is
about.
the name of that?
I think I know what you're talking about.
But 1942, I've had 1942, so I've seen the bottle, so I know what it looks like. But at least the name. What is the
I
name?
don't even worry about that.
But nonetheless, each grouping had that and just was pouring it, like pouring. Now it didn't look like they were pouring it into the bucket point, but it's just they just like yeah, we
It's just
found
a simple fact that y'all, I don't know.
It's like I guess you're trying to show that you got money, but it's also showing you waste money too, on how much money they got. Which I think, at the same token, that could have been like a red flag. Like that could have been bringing attention to you. Like if you were trying to be low key that night and you don't want to show how you really be getting your money.
If you're trying to be low key.
But obviously they weren't. But it's like you knew what potentially that can bring. You know what attention that could bring.
You challenge me to that, you want like.
I'm like, you got it, B. More. You got it, New York. You got it. You got it.
Yeah,
I don't need to show how much money I can waste tonight.
we really got it. Yeah, we don't run this one.
Right.
We really got it. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know why that shit was backwards. And now I feel like I gotta fix it. But anyway, fuck it.
Right.
Yeah, but nah, I chill. Then much not like because I drunk my ass off, smoked my ass off, and all that shit.
So
Went out a couple of places.
when you smoke, did you get it from down there, or you brought some with you?
Fucking with it.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Nice.
Really got it. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know why that shit was backwards. And now I feel like I gotta fix it. But anyway, fuck it.
Right.
Yeah, but nah, I chill. Then much not like because I drunk my ass off, smoked my ass off, and all that shit.
So
Went out a couple of places.
when you smoke, did you get it from down there, or you brought some with you?
Fucking with it.
Okay.
But I actually had somebody offer me while I was out. My outings offered me some bud.
Okay.
Hey, man, you need some? But luckily I had enough. I was cool. Like, you should have asked me that. Like, my first day down here, I'm about to leave tomorrow.
It's
nigga,
always the offerings
to
and
leave.
the fun that you missed out on is always offered
At the end.
the last day or when you're about to leave. Oh no, it's supposed to be a big party tonight. It's supposed to be this day and night. It's like
Yo, and that's what it was.
my
bro.
flight is in another hour.
That's
Like I'm
what
about to
it
get to the
was, bro.
airport.
The last minute, I was like,
What's that?
alright, I'm gonna check out this party and shit. Go to this party. That shit, I'm probably done 12 or something. Hurry up, come back to the hotel, get my shit packed, head out, go to the airport at 3 something. Yo, bro, why did the party start like 9:30, 10 o'clock? It was one of them boat joints, them boat parties. and
Okay,
shit.
like a not favorite, like a not a is that considered a yacht? Maybe no speedboat, something like
yeah,
that.
something like that, yeah.
Okay.
So, why it rained, bro?
But see, the thing about Florida
That's the crazy part. Like every day I was down there, it rained.
and Florida's like that. No matter the time of year, it can rain. But for the most part, it's usually you get a couple of days where it might rain most of the day, but usually it's like spats. It might rain for like 20 minutes, and it'd be clear and sunny skies, and then 2 hours later, another little half an hour rain, and it's just like a cloud just comes over, and keeps it moving.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Like I've been to Miami, had that. I've been to Orlando, had that. Like it doesn't matter.
I know every day that shit happened. On the first day, second day, third day.
The sunniest days when you leaving.
I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? Like, I can't even go and do what I gotta do. Cause it's raining all the time. So, but overall I had fun. You know what I mean? Got to eat some good ass food. I ain't gonna lie.
Would you have seafood?
Good seafood, had some steak.
Okay.
And of course I had a burger. There was like a little classic burger, like 4 patties on that joint, some extra shit. Yeah. Four smash.
Like quarter pounder type Jones? Like we just had a
Yeah, like 4 or 5 smash
a burger?
burgers, bro. Stacked up with cheese on that joint. Yeah.
Was the cheese melted though?
Yeah, of course. She wasn't melting. I was pissed. I was like, yo, you got melt this.
Dang, no bacon or nothing, just
Like, can't melt it. Did I have bacon on there? I think I had something else on there. But yeah, that was first we just said anything. Yeah, so I definitely ate my ass off whenever it kind of like
Let me
started
ask you-
raining. I mean,
How do you order your steak?
there I did order it medium.
Okay.
I don't mind seeing a little pink in there. I don't mind seeing
Now-
mine a pink, but the old John pink, I ain't tell you. I ain't
Side
eating
question: do you judge a female by what her steak order is?
it. No, it's good for
I don't know.
cause she gotta eat it. As long as it's to her liking to where she gotta eat it and she's comfortable eating it, I really don't give a fuck about what steak how she want to eat.
I don't know. If she get a well
It's a
done
red,
steak.
it's a red flag for you for her to get a well done steak.
Yeah, I feel like you wasting my money. Like, why would you butcher this animal to well done status? Like, you losing tenderness, you losing texture and flavor and all that, man.
I'm trying to think of a way around it.
It's just, I don't know. Like, she say, well, I'm like, check.
When she says it, you can't say it. Hold on, baby. Hold on. You sure? Cause you know that shit was burnt. That shit would be all like medium well. Just that little finger. I can't do.
Even if she got medium well, that's cool. It's
They
like,
got lobster tails on there, and
Yeah,
I'm offering something else.
I'm like,
Something else that
think
you
about fish,
you
salmon.
need to eat. But like I said, I'd rather she get it well done and eat the whole thing, beside the bitch get it well done or get it however medium whatever, and don't eat all of it, eat half of it. So it calls for a problem either way. So are you going to choose the chick that gets it well done, and you going to be picky about her getting it well done when she finishes the steak that you paid for? Or you gonna get mad at the one that gets the one that we
No,
like
because
it and
that
only
means-
eat half of it?
Because that means,
Like,
because I can look at it a couple ways.
Ooh, I can't eat it all. I only had
I can look at it as,
like, bitch, man.
I can look at it a couple
Eat that
ways.
fucking steak.
I can look at it as a moment to enlighten her to some finer things in life, and take it as an opportunity to help, like, enhance her palate. Like it's only certain proteins that should be well done in a steak. You take chicken, yeah.
Now the steak I had,
Pretty much everything else can have some rareness.
the steak I had, the bitch would have got it well done. I might have been a little. No, because she would have ate the whole thing.
No.
I'd been fine.
No, because if I'm getting like some porterhouse filet mignon,
That ragu joint.
$70 steak, and you
That-
get it
that-
well
nah,
done, you disrespectful.
That-
Now, if we go to a little Outback,
I had to wear gluten, you know what I mean?
that's what I'm saying. Like, if we go to Outback, Applebee's, something normal chain that's not known for exquisite steak, and you get, a little petite 8-ounce, well done, alright, whatever. I'm still judging, but alright, cool. But if we go to Eddie V's, Del Frisco's, Chart House, something, you know what I mean?
Fancy as Italian joint. You gotta put a
And
button up on forward, like,
yes, we have to
Yeah.
dress casually.
yeah, we gotta put
And
something
you're
on.
dressing you're in this nice dress, sweetheart, and you decide to get
Even
a
I've been
well
to a
done
bunch of
steak,
joints dressed
and you
good,
decide to get the surf and turf, and your turf is rubbery because you done got a well done ass steak. My mind.
Did she eat it all?
She got to. She
That's
has
the important. No, you don't.
You got
No,
to.
you don't. She can eat half of that joint before.
And then what? What happens with it? Then I can't take it because it's well done. I'm not going to eat it.
Either she take it or it gets
So did she take it home and possibly discard it? Like,
Possibly. But that's why I said, would you have rather her eat half and discard it possibly when she get home? Or eat the whole thing if it's well? Because your preference shouldn't even matter if she's eating it, bro. If she
nah,
eats it,
because my thing
if
is,
she's eating
if she don't
don't
want to
worry
eat that,
about
if
what
she don't,
she's eating.
if she said no, it's not to my liking, okay, then maybe we could put it on to get it to a slightly higher temp, or I'll just take it. We'll get you something else, and I'll take the steak. Like, you should have got the chicken anyway, sweetheart. You should have just got the salmon. You should have.
You know that's what you used to.
You should get the
I don't even know why
night
you trying
fish, the tuna,
to
something.
upgrade yourself
You
in
shoulda
front
got-
of me.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
And not
Stick to
eat
what you used
correctly.
to.
Yeah. So don't chase waterfall.
Don't do that.
Like, so
Man.
That's what I mean. And I'm cool with her trying something, or if she don't know how to get her steak, ask me, how should I get it? Then I can answer questions like, well, how do you usually get your hamburgers? How do you usually get this? How do you eat that? Are you used to these type of game meats? Are you used to this? And then I'm like, well, for you, maybe we'll go medium well.
I don't want no pink in my burger, but maybe a teeny bit. Like
It could be a little teeny. You could get a medium well and be,
I don't mind getting
because you can't. Technically, with ground beef, you can't really eat it rare, so it has to be at least medium, if not higher.
How do you like your burger?
Just for temperature and microorganisms.
I get chance like that. But yeah, I would try, like you said, I would try to switch it up. Hopefully, she'll get something different.
Let me ask you this thing.
Like I said, I wouldn't really care, honestly, but yeah, man.
Different. Similar to conversation, but different.
Depends where you gonna go with this word.
No, here we go. Have you ever had a chick cook for you
Okay.
and the food wasn't done? Chick was a little too pink. Bacon wasn't as crispy enough, still a little soggy. Waving in the wind like a fucking wet paper towel. You know, bacon like that. You feel me?
Shit, waving at you. Hey.
You know, like the fuck, like that. Bacon not right. You know what I mean, bro? You know?
Oh shit.
Like that.
I'm trying to think. I don't think so.
I've had chicken not undone extremely to where it's not edible. Because the good thing with chicken, if it's not technically done, put a couple slits in it, throw it in the microwave, it's Gucci.
You good, yeah.
But like, I've never had something to where it was served to me and I cut it and was bleeding like that episode of Martin with the turkey, whatever that was, and that turkey was still bleeding. Nothing like that. But I've had a piece of chicken that was slightly under, and I was like, alright, cool, I can put that in the microwave. Or like, nah, let me just throw it back in the grease.
I haven't either. I mean, not fresh off the, you know what I mean, off the getting done cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, like I've had times where I had to reheat up some shit because by the time she brought it to me, I was late or whatever, and it wasn't as, as it was when she just made the shit. So I had to pop it in the microwave, blah, blah, blah. But as far as having something uncooked, I think the only thing I might have had that was slightly uncooked was somebody like chicken pasta. It was a little, the noodle wasn't cooked.
Was al dente.
You could tell.
You went al dente.
Yeah, I like my al dente. You know what I mean? I like pasta. So my chicken Alfredo, some of the noodles was just a little.
And I would just, and I always was listening to the podcast, and they was talking about like chicks who make chicken Alfredo, and that's like their signature dish.
Mm-hmm.
Do you criticize her
if they use packages?
Exactly, my nigga.
I know you was going with this nigga.
Yeah, if she come out with that ragu, pre-made Alfredo sauce, and she's making this, she made this bomb ass Alfredo.
If only time that's acceptable is if she really hooked that shit up, and extra butter, a little bit of extra milk, If you did a little bit extra and enhance the taste, I might let it slide. Because everybody can make the pasta shit, so that's fine. But if you're able to do that, hook it up, make it taste like it's not even came off the package, oh yeah, you A1. I don't mind that. I don't mind cutting little corners to get it right. Cause, you know what I mean? I still do hood shit too and getting it be tasting like a whole crazy meal. So I don't mind that.
The thing with me is, I don't mind that if, it's something you're trying to make quickly. You're trying to get, you're trying to put a meal on the plate.
So you're talking about a planned out joint.
Yeah, like if you were telling me you're this extravagant cook, damn near borderline chef, and you telling me your Alfredo is A1, this is how you got your first husband, this is how you got your first and third baby dad was off this chicken Alfredo, and I see you with the ragu, the ShopRite brand, the Fresh Grocer brand sauce, and you dump it in a pot. Hey, buddy. Sorry, y'all. I got my youngin with me.
We throwing
part of the chef. So, we talking about Alfredo, okay? You like chicken So if she come telling me all this extravagant cooking techniques, I do this. I could have been a cook in France. I could have did this, but the PPP loan fell through. And then I peek in that kitchen, and you done been by putting a little milk in it, putting some water in, swishing, getting the last of that sauce, put in that pot. I'ma criticize shorty.
Yeah, especially if you sat there and said, "Oh, I cook all this and do all that." No, I should be seeing flour getting poured in that pot thing. I should be seeing butter getting put. I should be seeing cans of shit. I should be seeing boxes of the noodles you about to put it with the boiling water on the side. I should be seeing all that. The chicken that you just chopped up, that was so nicely. I should see all that. All that. Yeah. They should be looking like a mess. That whole counter should be filled with shit.
And the thing about Alfredo is one of the simplest sauce to make, but it's cream and Parmesan cheese. But ironically, yes. Turn it up. No, turn it down. Ironically. Okay, turn it down. Thank you. Ironically, a lot of people don't keep cream in their house. So if you're telling me you make Alfredo, 8 times out of 10, I'm probably thinking using a can. Because heavy cream, or even light cream, isn't something that's usually common, and I say more so in African American households. You may have milk, and you may have flavored creamer for coffee. And some people do use water. You are correct. And some people do use water. You are correct. Thank you.
That's true.
You may have those things, but heavy cream. You got heavy cream in your house right now?
I don't think so.
I don't have heavy cream.
I flour and butter. I can make a roux.
Bro, I can't recall that.
I got some milk. I can make it work. I got some milk.
No, you don't have heavy cream in your room.
You got heavy cream in your home.
Because it would go bad, and if you drink that, you're going to be sick.
Yeah, what you doing with heavy cream in your room?
Right. So, for her to tell me she about to make this Alfredo for me, I don't really think she's going to use cream and Parmesan. Now, if she keep it real with me ahead of time, like, or, you know what I mean? Like, she don't make it seem like she about to take me to Italy with this dish.
Yeah.
Then it's cool. I respect it. But if you put on the front like I'm the best cook,
you can't brag
I
about
do this, that, I put my both feet in it with the toes out.
Yeah, you can't brag about the meal and then go to the packages. Like, you just can't.
It's a shortcut.
You cheating.
Yeah. If you one of those like moms, single moms, whatever like that, but like, look, when it come to Chef Boyardee, when it come to Hamburger Helper, I follow directions, but I do some other stuff too. When they chef it up, I respect it. You know what I mean?
You gotta think too. How many joints? It's fading away. How many joints can really get deep down and just cook?
To really cook, yeah.
Get down and dirty in the kitchen and cook grandma style, like half of this shit from scratch, coming up. And I find that kind of impossible. Not possible, but very small percentage of females that possess.
Well, here's the thing.
Knowledge and experience to cook that.
The thing with that is that generation of woman or women.
Yeah, it's like a superhero. That generation of woman and is gone.
Kind of far and few. It's a combination of things. Their mothers are fairly young as well,
Right.
which means they didn't get enough from Big Mama.
From that Big Mama code.
To understand the rules and ways to cook. And if mom didn't get it, she's not going to pass it down to the new little mama. So the little mama's lost. And then, because what I'll say now is the societal roles in a marriage has changed. Like generally, you expect a wife to be the keeper of the house, keep the house clean, be the primary cook and cleaner, and probably the organizer of like recreation for the family, bills, etc. You expect the guy to be the hard worker, even though the wife may work. He's the primary breadwinner and takes care of everything, and most of his money goes towards the family. So he doesn't really have recreational funds. That was like the typical family back in the day. Those norms aren't the same. Yes, I do like water. Those norms aren't the same now. So, you get a lot of women that scream, "Hey, I want a man to take care of me. I want a man to take care of this and pay this bill and do this and that and the third." And when it comes down to it, when you look for what do they do and what they bring to the table, and they say they're the table, well, what the hell is actually on this table? Because if you're not cooking, you're not keeping a clean house, all you're good for is sexual pleasures.
And to be honest, that's kind of what it seems like more so nowadays anyway, that this what else are they what else are they needed for real? I mean, some of them, I wouldn't say all of them, some of them, I believe still some out there that hold some type of qualities that could be very, very useful. But the way that it's looking like right now, there's a whole bunch of crazy shit that niggas don't want to really put up with right now, to be honest. So,
But
most of the time, nowadays niggas can do a lot of this shit for themselves. Like, what do I really need you?
Because if you're a bachelor, you would technically have to do that stuff for yourself anyway.
Yeah.
You would have to technically feed yourself in some way, whether you're eating out every night or cooking yourself.
Yeah,
you have to feed yourself.
So.
Unless you're using a cleaning service or something like that, your house needs to be clean. Your clothes needs to be clean in some form. Yeah. So you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
With the exception.
Now, if you are a nigga that ain't doing all that for yourself, can't really keep up with the housekeep, can't really, get your clothes washed, you might need a chick, but for those things.
Right.
Besides sex, so if she come in there and she just giving you the sex and she chilling around or whatever like that, but you still paying everything, you need to lose her. But if she comes through adding on to that, then she you need to keep her. I would think. But if you doing all that shit, that's why you tell Jones, like, well, I still tell bitches that shit. I can do a lot of that shit for myself, so
what can you do different? What can you do to help
and most of my shit used to always be simple. Support what I do. Look out when you can. Like shit like I don't know, like my shit always been small shit, like easy shit.
I don't know. Like I don't get women talking about, women say I deserve to be a wife, I deserve to be this, or that's my I feel like I'm wife material, and it's like, well, what do you do that represents quote unquote a wife? Then they hit you, well, I'm not going to do those type of things unless I'm a wife. That's not like a trap. Because what happens if I marry yourself and you decide, oh yeah, nah, that's not me.
Yeah.
Sorry, tricked you. Thank you.
Ring.
Like, and then it's like,
I got the ring.
Now I gotta go through all this. Do you?
No, you gotta show me them qualities ahead of time.
I need, you test drive a car, don't you? Before you drive
ahead
it.
of time.
Before you take it off
just
the lot.
just like you're choosing that man because you like where he's going and you like with how he's going in life. He's actually showing you what you're getting out of the deal. So you have to prove yourself what he's getting out of the goddamn deal. Y'all look towards the man's future, he's going to take a peek at your past. And if your past looking crazy, he's going to pass you the fuck by. This is what the fuck it is. So improve what you got going on now, so when you finally meet that guy that do have a future for herself, he takes a little peek and see, oh, she do this, oh, she done this, oh, he'll move forward with you. And everything will be, peaceful. Y'all can really do your thing. You can be really the missing puzzle. But if you ain't doing those things, and you don't have those qualities, and your past is too fucked up with all this other shit, you're gonna ride right past you.